slowly start reading, then the role of the parent or the teacher now is to develop fluency. So how to develop fluency? There are various strategies I'm going to tell you now. The first one, being the most common and most useful, is repeated reading. This involves reading a text multiple times to build the fluency and confidence. So this, I don't need to explain anything in this. Second is model reading. That is, a teacher or a parent or a fluent reader reads the passage to the struggling child, and the child listens it carefully and then makes the attempt to read. And when the child is making the attempt to read, please do not stop the child in between if he or she cannot pronounce a particular word. Number 3 is choral reading. Now here the child reads aloud with the teacher or other students. It's like choral singing, just like that. The reading together, which is very common in early childhood classrooms. Then there is audio assisted reading, where the child is listening to an audio recording of a text while following along with the text. The text is in the front of you and you're listening to the audio. The audio could be a recording of their teacher, mother, their own recording, or an elder sibling. Whoever can read fluently. So the child is looking at the text, listening to the audio, and the audio can be just in your mobile phones. You don't have to make it very complicated. So in our center, wherever the children could not read and the parents were not from English background, I had trained my teachers to every chapter they did daily. They would read that whole portion of that chapter on a mobile. They'll record it in a mobile and send it to every child, because we had an inclusive setup where each child's syllabus was different. Because each child's pace of learning is different. So teacher made sure if they had 8 to 10 children, different audios were prepared for each child and sent to the respective parent, so that parent would put it on loud and the child could listen, and this way even parents started picking up English language. So we are not parent dependent at all. Then is timed reading, 5th one. So here the student is given a set time, and we say, okay, start, and the child starts reading, and then we put a stop button and count how many words you have read. This is one way. The second method is, you just say you're going to read for the next 1 minute and leave the child to read. You say start, the child starts reading, and once that time is up, you count how many words the child has read. Okay, and every time you tell the child, okay, now next time you have to increase the number of words that you are reading. So there are 2 ways in it. One is limited time, more words. That means give a passage and ask them to speed read. So the passage will remain the same, but they have to continue reducing the time. Okay, and the 6th one is reader's theatre. So here the children read out the script. One child reads out the script, others do acting, and they take turn in reading and acting and reading and acting. This way they don't even realize that they are reading, because while one child is reading in the theatre form, the other all children are listening to it. So listening and reading is happening parallel, and this is how their fluency improves. So thank you so much for listening till here. This was the 7th slide, and now I'll see you all tomorrow with slide number 8, from 8 to 15. And on day 3, we will have live sessions, and I'm all excited, waiting to hear your questions after that. Presently, you can, I'll be opening the group for questions and discussions. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.